What's up everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Noe. Today we're going to be listening to Maruja, Pain to Power. I don't have any knowledge of Maruja aside from the feature they had on Quedeca's latest album on his song Casper. If their sound is anything like that feature, then I kind of have an idea what I'm going to get into. But I'm super excited to check this out, and I don't want to make this intro any longer than it needs to. All you need to know is that while I'm doing this reaction, I'm going to be drawing as always. So if you want to join me, grab your sketchbook, grab your snacks, grab your drink, blanket, whatever it is that you need to enjoy this reaction. Go ahead and do that, and let's just cut the yapping and get to the reaction. Let's do this. Ooh, this guy going right away. Let's go.
I'm twisted, the darkness got me lifted. Human nature's venomous, that's something that I'm gifted. You're on a hit list, look over your shoulder. Face is smiling purple as the evil makes
oh, this heck yeah, bro. It's like some post-rock.
Like a fucking spirit died. What? They're overcautious, always staying dormant. This culture got us running from ourselves to keep it moving forward. I'm an addict, addicted to my bad habits. Stomach growling, churning for some bad antics.
It's like some post-hardcore,
looking back at ice.
Hell yeah.
Cause they're heartless. From the dust, we grew up with no trust. Fly with fallen angels to the sun and then combust. This an eye for an eye, every man for himself. In this place we
oh, that bass is sweet. That bass one is nasty. And they got a saxophone. Ooh. I was not expecting this. I am freaking stoked.
Somebody looking down on you. Break the curse, be defiant, let no man stop you lying.
I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to draw.
The victim or the villain, complicit in the narrative of pacified killings. It's a sore sight when you gotta choose. The lesser of two evils, either one will prove that we're socially in apathy, what's left to lose? Still afraid of what we love, and that's a heavy truth. They don't like us when we're shining, they remember what they lost. Shame so strong, wanna wash away with blood. Blood calls blood, were we ever bleeding off? I could never show you more than the beauty in yourself. Falling short cause we don't love ourselves. Emotion is contagious, see the domino effect flourish. It takes courage to try and find some inner peace. It takes courage to recognize our own flaws. Honestly, the honesty's the only thing to say. Profit from our illness, human resources don't pay. Find another way, cause the pressure got us choking. Swallowing our fears till our kids are overdosing. I'm an addict, addicted to my bad habits. I'm an addict, addicted to my bad habits. I'm an addict, addicted to my bad habits.
I apologize in advance. I was headbanging so hard I think I moved the drawing camera. I'm sorry for that. I might need to adjust this.
Same old toxic fables. Nameless empty cradles. Defined by half-ass labels. Faithless. They wreak in selfish favors. I teach what I am able and seek more than I'm told to. We are self-fulfilling prophecies. The I too get with it. See the burning in your eyes. That's the type of life I'm living. Overcautious, pride and waste. They're full of fucking horseshit on the forklift, smiling hard like the proud of their extortion.
Bro, that bass is so... That tone is freaking amazing.
We all just turned away and saw for a bargain. Lap it up like dogs, hear them barking. The cunning isn't subtle, you're a target. They look down on us. Look down on us. Look down on us. They look down. Look down on us. They look down on us. We take the food out our hands, how much more until we starve? Depleted our community, the truth is.
If you guys have listened to Load, the bass tone that these guys have reminds me a lot of Load. It's heavy. It's just, ooh.
See the blood dripping down to the clothes on their feet, self-deceiving on a bleeding. There's a liar in the devil, through the smoke the fire breathing, leave you nothing but disheveled. What? The red paws, bludgeoning in the truth, tepid and it's flaky, evidence and proof. Politicians snaky, stuck inside a loop. When it's money over minds, there will never be a truth. They look down on us. Look down on us. They look down on us. Look down on us. Look down on us. Look down on us.
This is amazing. This song right here gave me like some Rage Against the Machines energy. Like, yo, this is freaking dope. I needed this. I needed this kind of music right here.
My universe works mentally, my body is a shell. So why so much division? Is the joy left all our heads? Maybe it's the fear of having no one in our beds. It's empowering to think that all the hateful people out there, if they were only shown more love, they wouldn't be so spiteful. Love is my God. I don't care what you say, or the hate in our hearts, it takes us further away from the truth that we keep. But we swallow it down, like that lump in your throat when you can't make a sound. I wanna say you are powerful, mighty as a god, disconnected,
The saxophone, oh my god, it's so freaking good. It's so good. This dude is absolutely killing it. I had lyrics. Freaking forgotten. Bro, that saxophone. Yo guys, our first reaction, that is probably one of the best songs I've heard this year. That's like a 10 out of 10 song for me. Nah, man, that last song, they look down on us, bro. If I could rate a song just right now, just 10 out of 10. That last song was a 10 out of 10. This dude playing the saxophone is just killing it.
Wake up, heaven or hell. Choices define myself. Doubt is a trait, so I can tell. Fear is my enemy. I feel it's our differences that make us beautiful. It's our differences that make us beautiful. Wipe my ego, let my love go. Keep me humble, no assumptions. Watch me let go, never hold on. In death I let go, so I start now.
Bro, this music is so beautiful. These lyrics, it's just as beautiful.
It's our differences that make us beautiful. It's our differences that make us beautiful. It's our differences that make us beautiful. It's our differences that make us beautiful. It's our differences that make us beautiful. It's our differences that make us beautiful.
If this album keeps going in this direction, this is about to be competing with Deftones' Private Music. Private Music is my album of the year so far, but this album is crazy.
Capitalize our output. Limit our potential.
I don't know if I'm gassing it up right now, but man,
I know what this life is worth. We are universal spirits, and our kingdom is this earth. All those years of holding back, it's only you do not serve. Mindful of our differences, respect one's holding down. Most already know this, but they're afraid to make a sound. many and not the few, always passing out the blame instead of honesty and truth. This life is temporary, but you're holding on to you. Possessions weigh you down, you can't let go of what is new. Communication inspires hope, humility controls your pride. There's no need to wear disguises. Our species overcomes through perseverance in the mind. Our dreams are a reminder. This realm ain't the only kind. This realm ain't what you define. No answers running blind, like a dog caught in the headlights of a truck that's passing by. Care less about what survives, only got ourselves in mind. Ain't it terribly ironic how we're all just born to die?
I love this spoken word. It sounds like you're like at a club, right? And this guy's just reading some slam poetry, and you're just listening to some vibey music along with it. This is freaking amazing. I'm loving this. Guys, I am loving this one. This entire album so far has been amazing. The guitars, the way they're creating the ambience is, bro, just, my goodness.
To discipline the soul. They say that moderation is the key. Fulfillment looking weaker when objectified indeed. Just keep an open mind that is attached to nothing free. Wary of the thoughts you plant, how they grow just like a seed. Generational growth is a thing we must command. Be kept to what's before us, dilated with our hands. Our feelings are just visitors, competing for attention, avoiding every trigger, while still reaching for ascension.
still scarred. Oh, shoot. I had to check if I turned off my mic. Yo, I am sweating from the headbanging. That ending, oh my god. Oh my god, that's all I can say.
reacting the plot twist. We act like we don't exist. Can't make a difference. Can't stop the feeling. Can't make a difference. Can't stop the feeling. Can't make a difference. Not feeling bold. Feelings are mutual. Condition the soul. Hunt for the gold. Tell or be told. Envy, betray you. Revenge got a hold. Can't break the tension. Brittle like bone. Stress like a burden. Your family beholds. Eyes to your phone. And scornful in person. Feeding to feelings are always misleading. Coercion invaded. Face to the pavement. Ain't no more choices. Fuck every statement. Fuck waiting patient. Hands on the throat. Screaming for vengeance. Rise like the chair. Can't make a difference. Can't stop the feeling. Can't make a difference. Can't stop the feeling. Can't make a difference. Can't stop the feeling. Can't make a difference.
This album's crazy, man. It's insane.
They taught me to feel shame when the devil is your friend. Indoctrinated pain. Generations cuffed by the ghosts of their past. Screaming out for change when the puppets show masks. A sickening parade. Years at the selfish. Money, power, gain. Disregard for the helpless. Praying for a change. Man are young but they're reckless. Never to be tamed. Running up the place if they're ignoring what we're
That
saying. It's a
bass
war
tone,
against
oh my
tradition.
gosh.
Watch how we ascend. Challenge
So
every
dope.
culture to heights without a limit. Evolution sculpted by the hands of perseverance. Generations healing. The love have been oppressed. Something calling in my memory. I'm spiteful. Overthinking this insanity in cycles. Venom seething in my veins. I let it all out. Turn my pain into power. Feel the fallout. I see you in the trenches. I see you in the trenches. I see you in the trenches. I said I see you in the trenches. 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 I said I see you in the trenches. Leather lungs, blacking, then I'm choking. Spitting up the phlegm of these mechanisms coping. It's a bloodbath, I better run fast. Looking at each other like the enemy wears no mask. It's the message that has always been unbreakable. Solidarity is never unattainable. Dedication, my fingertips bleed. My universe determined by my fucking self-belief. When you look at me, you're staring at some success. The message all of me, I scream it to my deathbed. No revolution if you don't think you're a revolutionary. The minute that we
Sure,
trust
I'm
ourselves
wrong there.
becoming visionaries. When man just didn't care, the gods up and left and threw us into chaos. Never mind who had bled. I redeem us with this music, seeing more, saying less. Listening to speak with the intent to manifest.
Man, this album's crazy. Honestly, just trying to finish this up. I don't know if I'm gonna go too crazy with detail on it. This one was just for fun. At the time, it wasn't meant to really be anything crazy. So I think I'll just do it something light. This album so far though, amazing. Every song. These guys are truly talented. They have created just the way they use guitars to create an ambience, the sax, the freaking bass, man, the bass. That thing is dirty. But these guys just know how to create an ambience. Bro. That was an amazing instrumental. These guys just know how to create an ambience. And a thick one at that. Look at this. Every single track I've liked. Not one bad track. I honestly thought that the long tracks were going to be a bit too just draining. Nah, man, those were the best ones. Trenches though, that song went hard. That song goes hard, man.
was like a burden. Emotions slowly clouding, sliding over judgment. Watch the memories wash away, slip into hooded darkness. How many wish they could have stayed? Misinformed by our pain, we're connected by the same. Different versions of ourselves that yearn to feel okay. The doubt been spread of monsters, disconnected by the fear. Question their assumptions if they never lend an ear. Change the way we look at things, and the things we look at change. We are love in abundance, and our courage can't be tamed. Intuition, we are brave, inner visions not afraid. Expressions take us higher before the love starts to fade. Music lifts our spirit, and love uplifts our souls. Ancient language healing, so let the music take control.
Hell yeah.
Footsteps we trace, no love, more waste. These traits we break, uplift ourselves and turn our fate. Pray for love, pray for love. Take us, heartache, we bleed, no faith. This place engraved. Footsteps we trace, no love or waste. These traits we break, uplift ourselves and turn our fate.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. The guitar and the saxophone, playing that rhythm together, absolutely genius. They're just riffing together, Or is it the bass? I think that's a bass, never mind. So is that. Yo, that's gonna be neck and neck with Deftones Private Music. Before I get to the review, I just want to show you guys what I got so far. So this is what I got on the drawing. I know it's not a whole lot of change or, you know, a whole lot of additions. This album was just too dang good. I had to stop so many times. But anyways, this is what I got so far. And I'm thinking that I'm just gonna finish this outside of any more reactions. And once it's completed, I'll post it on the community board so you guys can see the end product of this. So for sure on the next reaction, we're gonna have a completely new drawing. So you guys don't have to keep seeing me do this thing. I've said it before in my past videos. The reason why it takes me so long to finish these illustrations is because I literally only do this when I'm reacting. So this is about 2 hours of work. And I'm a slow worker, so I'm sorry I can't get these done during the reactions. But I also want to make sure that I pay attention to the music and that it's getting the respect that it deserves. But anyways, this is what we got so far. Next reaction will be a completely new drawing. All right, let's get to the review. Guys, I think I just found the runner-up to album of the year. Deftones Private Music was my album of the year until I heard this one. This is going to be a very close race. I love Deftones Private Music, and I think I still have it up there. But I've listened to it so many times already, and that's why I have that appreciation for it. This album, I've only listened to it once, and it blew my mind. So I don't know what it's going to do after I listen to it a couple times, because trust me, believe me, I'm going to be listening to this way more times. Like, I'm probably going to listen to it right now again. So just off first reaction, this is a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10. Easy. Easy 10 out of 10. Every song here, I marked it as liked. I added it to my list. Let's just break this down easy so I don't yap like crazy. Instrumentals. Amazing. Saxophone. I don't know none of the band members, so I'm just going to call them dudes. Saxophone dude, killed it. Bassist, killed it. Guitarist, amazing ambience. They just knew exactly how to make the mood. They set up the mood pretty much. The guitars were the ones doing it. The bassist, by the way, his bass tone, disgusting in the best way possible. And the singer, dude, was absolutely killing it. I loved on Born to Die his spoken dialogue. Was it Born to Die? Yes. How it was like a slam poetry. That fool was going off. And all the instrumentals, or the instruments, sorry, the musicians, they were just accompanying him and adding like some intensity here and there, but letting him speak. Amazing, beautiful. Every song on this album was really like up my alley. As a big metal fan, post-hardcore, post-rock, whatever, this right here fit perfectly in that. And maybe I'm a little biased because that's some of the genres I like to listen to, and that's why this like just absolutely blew me away. But you know, to be fair to this music was just amazing. These guys are absolutely genius musicians, and I'm gonna have to check the rest of their discography because this album blew me away and I cannot wait to listen to it again. So short and sweet review, amazing, 10 out of 10 album. And yeah, Deftones Private Music, you got some competition, man. Thank you so much for watching this reaction. And if you enjoyed it, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And whether you watch this in the morning, afternoon, or night, please, I hope you stay safe, take care, and I'll see you on the next reaction. Peace.